guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm jumping in on Sammy Menzo's 5 of 5 faves, or 5 of my 5 faves. So this is on Sammy's vlog channel, so if you haven't checked out her vlog channel, I will put a link down below to where she originally posted this. So her 5 categories were, it was 5 TV shows, 5 movies, 5 musical artists, 5 foods, and 5 YouTube channels. So I'm going to start off with 5 TV shows. Picking 5 TV shows was hard just because I don't really watch television anymore. We don't have cable, but we do have Amazon Prime, so if there's something that we want to watch on Amazon Prime, which is usually a movie, we'll go on there. But there is something that recently came out that we do watch on Amazon Prime on our TV, and that is The Tick. So that was, it was a cartoon that, you know, came out, I think it was back in the 90s to early 2000s. I don't know how long the cartoon show was on for, but it was hilarious, and I think they've done a really good job like recreating that show. Sometimes it's a little hard when, you know, it's like a show that you loved and then they recreate it and just kind of like turns to crap, but they did a really good job of it, of like representing the Tick and Arthur and like all the weird like villains in there and things like that. So I've been kind of catching up on all the episodes of The Tick since it aired. It was maybe 2 weeks ago now, or a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Number 2 in that category is the Grand Tour. So the Grand Tour is part of it's all the guys from Top Gear UK. So there's a bunch of different Top Gears, like there's Top Gear like US and Australia and all of that, but I like the OG Top Gear dudes, and so they have the Grand Tour, and that's a lot of fun to watch. Number 3 is Top Gear. Number 4 is a show that's not on anymore, but it was my favorite show, and that was My Name is Earl. And number 5, if we're gonna go back to shows that aren't on anymore, that would be Star Trek: The Next Generation, because that's like still, I think, an awesome show. I can like still watch reruns and be like, hell yeah. Number 2 for 5 of my 5 faves is movies. So 5 of my favorite movies. That's kind of hard because I do have a lot of movies that I like, but I just kind of narrowed it down to, I guess, like the first 5 that I could think of. So the first one is with John Cusack, and that is Better Off Dead. And if it's like end of the year, end of the semester, I like showing that to my students. I think it's hilarious. Next one is Ghostbusters. I like Ghostbusters 1 better, but I'll still watch Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I mean, they're both good. I love me some Back to the Future. I used to have a crush on Michael J. Fox. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Flight of the Navigator. So I don't know if a lot of people saw Flight of the Navigator. I think it was put out by Disney. But yeah, I used to imagine that I was like that little boy, and that I just wanted some like cool spaceship to come out of the sky and we'd go like cruising all over the place. Plus that little like guy that came home with him when he like landed back at his home in his own time. It was like this little like alien creature dude. Like I wanted that little alien creature dude. Okay, number 3 of my 5 of 5 faves. We're working on some lighting, so we got some disco lighting going on in the background. Okay, next one is 5 musical artists that I dig. So I love Maynard James Keenan. He is the lead singer of Tool. He's the lead singer of A Perfect Circle, and I believe he has some other side projects that he does. I love his voice. I don't know how he is like as a person, but I don't care. I just love his vocals. I love Lindsay Sterling. I think she's a badass on the violin. Alison Krauss with her band Union Station. My boyfriend also thinks that she has a beautiful voice. Actually, he turned me on to Alison Krauss. Alanis Morissette, like Jagged Little Pill is like the best album ever. And lastly, Andrea Bocelli. I mean, how can I not have some opera? Have some Bocelli in there, you know. And number 4 of 5 of my 5 faves, we get into the food category. I have a lot of different foods that I like, but we'll just keep it to these 5. I love spanakopita, which is, it's a Greek food. It's like spinach pie. It's got that flaky like phyllo dough on it, which is really cool. My boyfriend had made some tomahawk ribeyes one time. I mean, he's done it a few times, but it was just like, we realized he had outdone himself. It was literally the best meat we have ever had, ever. I love lumpia, and I think I make some of the best lumpia around. So, I don't know if you guys are ever in town and you ever show up at like one of my parties, we go have some lumpia. I love my Aunt Caroline's pancit. She's not alive anymore, and she kind of took that with her to the grave. I mean, I guess I could kind of recreate her pancit, but it wouldn't be the same. But she used to make some really good, she called it like poor person's pancit, but that was really cool. Also, my boyfriend makes really good spinach fettuccine with like fresh gorgonzola sauce. I can eat literally a pound of that. He says some things he's all, you like eat like a bird, other things it's like you eat your body weight in it. That would be one of those things. Okay, lastly, I have to pick, it's the YouTube category, so it's 5 of my favorite YouTube channels. I decided to choose YouTube channels that aren't like, I guess like my woo-woo spiritual YouTube channels. So these are like my other interests, you know, YouTube channels that I love watching. I love the Be Fit YouTube channel. You know, if I'm looking for some variety in my workouts, I love to kind of scroll through there, and it's always got some interesting things. I think there was like the surfer girl workout, and that was like actually hard. So yeah, if I'm looking for variety for my workouts, I like looking at the Be Fit channel. I love Brittany Lee Saunders. She is a girl down in Oz, and I just love her vlogs. I love her personality. I love her go-getter style. Yeah, she's just a fun, unique person to watch. Next, I love watching Bro Science Life. Like Dom Mazzetti he is hilarious, and how he describes like different like types of people that you might meet at the gym is pretty spot on. So if I ever want a good laugh, like I will go visit his channel. Kalurpa, so she is just this awesome seamstress. She likes to do these like thrifted transformations. So she goes to thrift stores and she finds these like god-awful outfits, but she loves the fabric, and she kind of like recreates it into a more modern or flattering style, and I just love what she does. And sometimes she has extra fabric left over, she'll like add on pieces or make purses or something, and sometimes now I think she has people sending her things, and you know, and she tries to like, you know, create projects like it. She like tries to make it a challenge for herself, and then she always takes pictures of her her subscribers that also do thrifted transformations as well. And lastly, the other channel I like to watch is Flern. That's Phlearn, and it's for like photographers, you know, Photoshop, you know, kind of nerds, and Lightroom, and since, you know, I am a photographer, I like going on there and looking at all their tips. It's not like dry, it's actually got personality to the channel, and the way they present the information, and how you know, you can do all the different settings in Lightroom and Photoshop, and different settings in your camera, and how you can angle things. I think they do it in really clear, easy to understand ways, and with a really fun, you know, positive vibe to it too. So that's it. That's 5 of my 5 faves, originally posted by Miss Sammy Menzo over on her vlog channel. So like I said, I will put the link down below so you guys can go click on that. And that's it for me, spiritual homies. So I will catch you all later. If you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and I will catch you later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.